Today in the program Music Day. This is a surge of energy. You can work at the factory and in the evening write poetry or sing. We have material that we recorded a few months ago. You know, we wanted to sound the way we hear it. And you think that this will become a huge hit, and then didn't manage to record, and that's it. This is awesome. Greetings, my dear viewers. We invite all of you to spend this day with us. We want to capture your interest and never lose it. Let this day be unsurpassed. What is this band? It is called Esquizet. Despite the young age of the participants, the alternative Kyiv band Esquizet is inspired by the hard rock of the 1960s and 1990s. The musicians acting on stage create a powerful energy exchange between themselves and the audience, presenting the audience an unforgettable explosion of emotions. The band was formed in 2011. Among the majority of other groups of this genre, Esquizet is the best in terms of female vocals. There are 2 EPs in the discography of the Quartet, in 2015 and 2017. Very soon, the group promises a full-length album. Well, I don't like this kind of music. This is more a youth style, I think. My son is 23 years old, and he's listening to something like that. I think perhaps it's from the US or Germany. It is more active music. This is rock, so I think that is why it is close to the young generation today. It sounds like Hardkiss or Evanescence, the US or Ukraine. Ukraine is now making good music also, which may resemble the styles of American bands. This song is quite lively. Such songs are relevant for festivals so that the young people can relax. I think that for the older generation this music is not very suitable. Because you must admit that they have an absolutely different world outlook from their experience in the 1960s. Nastya and I have known each other for many years. We don't even remember when we first met each other. These were some cosmic circumstances that led to the appearance of a rock band. In all interviews that we have given, we are asked, why are you so cool but not popular? And we always answer, so what? This is the underground. But actually, this is because we're lazy. We create great music, so give us a chance and listen to it for yourself, and then make your judgment. As for the underground, is it possible to be popular playing this style of music? Of course it is. Even the American grunge band, Nirvana, is considered the underground. But they became a super mega band. I identify myself with music, and when the question of earning money is not about music, I try to stay away from it. My heart and soul are dedicated only to making good music. I like the writer Andrei Platonov. He said that if you are engaged in creativity, it should not prevent you from doing something material. You can work in a factory, and in the evening you can sit down and write poetry or sing. If you work with someone or do something, you need chemistry in any case, and we have it. For sure, we're a real family. Because I have known Mykola for more than 20 years. He's like a brother to me. This is my husband, and Oleksiy. I am who I am. Well, for me, Esquizet is not only good music. This is what I do and what I enjoy. Therefore, I love every member of the band. Oleksiy has become an indispensable member of our band and our close family. I saw how the portrait of a listener looked for the first time in the club mezzanine. It was a man over 40, most likely the director of the clips with a beard, wearing glasses, or a radio DJ that was also of that age. No, in short, I saw there many people with whom I was not familiar with, and it seemed to me that this was very cool. These were just ordinary people, not friends. They were simply people who became interested in our work. We have a lot of different fans. Not so many, but they're of different categories. For example, teenagers of 13 years old, the parents of our friends, who are over 40 years old, and of course those who are our age, 20 to 30 years old. Red or black? Black. Hamburger or hot dog? A burger, but without meat. What are the names of 7 dwarfs of Snow White? Losha, Ivan, Petro, Leonid, Yakubovich, Senka, and Sinka.
Senka and Sinka.
You walk on the beach and see a crocodile. Your reactions? Climb up on a tree. Analog or digital? Perhaps analog audio. Where to look for real drummers? I do not know, just look. That's a difficult question. There are very few good drummers in Ukraine. Finding one is a matter of fate. What is Ulf? A plush creature who likes to eat cats. Ulf is a very comical alien from outer space. Münchhausen or Don Quixote? Münchhausen, he's cooler. Don Quixote was somewhat of a naive individual.
Münchhausen все-таки думка працює і да, Münchhausen.
How to steal a card from the supermarket? Watch the video clip. What should you do to make a bus come faster? Go on foot. I mean, why wait for it? What or who scared you in childhood? There was one Soviet cartoon. It was not very scary, just an ordinary cartoon. And it was called Marvelous Gosha, or something like that. It is accompanied by some stupid music from the 1990s. Were you good or bad student? Bad student. An excellent student, and I graduated from school with a silver medal. Kolya had very low grades. Usually either Nastya or Mykola offer some cool idea. Sometimes it is an almost finished song. We do the arrangements together. For example, one of us has some idea and says, let's change something here. And then, during the discussion, some kind of full-blown picture appears. This is the coolest process. I get great pleasure from it. But of course, I get a thrill from live performances. But when something interesting and creative is born out of nothing, it's really very cool. What I really like is that in the process of creating songs, each of us adds something of their own. Sasha deals with playbacks and electronic parts. I work with rhythmic structure in tandem with the bass structures. Melody and lyrics, those are what Nastya or Mykola are really good at. This is such a creative process. I mostly write lyrics, while Mykola also comes up with some ideas, and then we sing together. Those who sing write lyrics. It happens differently with me, though mostly it is something emotional. But be it good or bad, I got inspiration from these emotions. This happens more often on the street when some melody appears in my head, and then I take my iPhone and simply record it. Most likely, it may appear to be rather strange. People walk along the streets and see me quietly singing, and then I listen and think about how it should sound for recording. Nothing is clear. Of course, I understand it later, but if you don't write it down or record it, then everything will be forgotten, even if you think that it will become a hit. I think that we're constantly developing our band. We're changing the music, but so far we have not reached the final stage of our sound. Now we finally recorded a new album, which will be released soon, and it sounds close to the idea that we wanted to convey to people all of this time. It is a synthesis of full energy at live concerts. If we give a concert, then come and listen to us. What satisfaction will you get from it? It's simple. If you sing and play the guitar, you see someone get up on your knees, sing and scream, because it's your life and you should live it to the fullest.
Там співаєш, надриваєшся, тому що це тебе прет.
Це не просто сказати.
It is not easy to say, so I will try to express myself in one word.
Стараюся сказати одним словом. Це.
It can even be said in one letter.
Це.
It is simple. Vo.
А розшифруй.
So how do you decipher the word vo? Very awesome.
Very awesome.
We have materials that we recorded several months ago and have started compiling them. We want the music to sound the way we hear it. Therefore, we decided to do exactly that. Now the number of songs on the album has been reduced. This is our plan for the nearest future.
Дякую.
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 Thank you for staying with us. After all, the grand finale of the show is always more exciting than the intro.
В кінці завжди найкрутіше. Ось, ви дійшли до кінця. А якщо ви перемотали, ну що ж.
As the saying goes, c'est la vie. The Esquizet band was with you. Bye.